Hey there, everybody. This is the first time I've tried a live broadcast in quite some time, but thought I would do it today in honor of Cyber Monday and the Play.com sale that they have once a year on Cyber Monday. And you can go to their website, and it says Happy Holidays from Play Games. And if you look at it, it's going to expire on Tuesday, November the 27th, so be sure to, if you're going to place your order, be sure to do it today before midnight Eastern, I believe is the cutoff on that. And they've also, if you don't want the printed sets, they've also got some PDFs. So I clicked here for the PDF. Hello, Mark, how are you doing? And what I purchased for $6 is the game I'm going to play today, one of the teams included in this 1999 postseason History Maker Baseball. $6 PDF. Can't beat it. So what I decided to play, and I don't know how good the lighting is in here, hopefully it's okay. Decided to play game one of the NLCS between the Mets and the Braves at Turner Field. And went through the preliminaries. I made both teams semi-harmonious by default. And we'll look at the actual, these are the as-played lineups. Got Ricky Henderson in left, Edgardo Alfonzo at second, John Olerud at first, Mike Piazza catching, Robin Ventura at third, Darrell Hamilton in center, Roger Cedeno at short, Ray Ordonez at the shortstop position, and Yoshi, the pitcher. And his first name is Masato Yoshi. So Masato Yoshi is the pitcher. For the Braves, it'll be Gerald Williams in left, Brett Boone at second, Chipper Jones at third, Brian Jordan in right, Ryan Klesko at first, Andrew Jones in center, Eddie Perez catching, Walt Weiss at short, and Greg Maddux on the mound. So, got the board set up here. The umpires are all kind of off to the side. These are the actual umpires from the game, but they're not at the exact basis because some of the umpires were missing. Home plate umpire for this game is Ed Montague. First base umpire is Jeff Kellogg. Second base umpire, Jerry Crawford. And at third base is Ed Rapuano. You're welcome, Mark. That's a great game as well. And it's fairly easy to learn, much like History Maker is easy to learn as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and get going here with the start of today's game. And I'll try to show as much of the book as I can. I've got it down here, but I'll just basically end up reading the results. But leading off for the Mets will be Mr. Ricky Henderson. Now these I just cut out very quickly. Didn't use edges or anything like that, so they're not the most perfect cards in the world, but they do the job. So here's Ricky Henderson. It's a 1-4-4, and a 1-4-4 asks that the pitcher have flash, and Greg Maddux has semi-flash. The decider die says he has flash. So that's a strikeout, but there are the goggles there. So we go to the home plate umpire, Ed Montague. Ed Montague, it's asking, is he questionable or lenient? He is actually a lenient umpire, so instead of a strikeout, that's going to be a walk. So how do you like that? Ricky Henderson draws the leadoff walk, and that's not a good idea because he is certainly a fast runner. And he's liable to go around and score. Here's Edgardo Alfonzo, 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Eddie Perez is not a gold catcher. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. He's a hero, but he's not a champion. So we get to outfield drama. So outfield drama for the Braves. We get a 1-4. Right fielder gold. Brian Jordan, the right fielder, happens to be a gold right fielder. So he will make the credible catch for a fly out and one away, and that's in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart. And both teams are semi-harmonious by default since it's game one. So John Olerud batting on the chemistry chart, 1-2. Batting team distance, no, they're semi-harmonious. So instead of a strikeout, it's a fence check. And Olerud is a semi-slugger. So we're going to use the Finch check and look at the slugger category. Decider die is going to tell if he's a slugger, and he is, and it's a 1. So that means it's going to be a double. It's kind of hard to see it there, but it's a double. It is a double for Olerud. Now, the question is runner advancement, and on a lead die of 1, on a double, it says here, nope, only gets 2 bases. So Ricky Henderson is going to go to third. Runners are at the second and third, 1 out. Back to the normal chart for Mike Piazza. 2-2-3 for Piazza. Is he wild? Yoshi has semi-control, so he's not wild. Slugger or utility? He's a home run king, but he's not a slugger. So it's going to be a single to left field for Piazza. And that will score Ricky Henderson. And Olerud, let's see here, lead die of 2. Active runner scores from first on any double, from second on any hit. Olerud is semi-stoic, so he's going to have to hold. So runners are at the corners, but a run is in. It is 1-0 Mets early on. Here's Robin Ventura. 1-3-5, that is the unusual play result. When you get a red 1 and a black 3, that means memorable plays in the field. So we go to the micro chart for memorable plays in the field and see what we get. We get a 2-5, and the 2-5 says ball smashed to pitcher. Gold pitcher robs the batter of a base hit, otherwise single. So Maddox is not listed as gold, even though he's perennially a gold glove pitcher. He is not gold in this particular season, the way he's rated. So it's going to be a single. And let's see, a lead die of 2. Again, that's going to cause the runner to only go 1 base. So now we have the Olerud going from third, but Piazza only going to second. But the Mets lead it 2-0. So they're getting to Maddox early here in the top of the first. Here's Hamilton. 1-3-3 for Hamilton. Is he a slugger? Hamilton is a semi-slugger, but the sire die says no. So it won't be a homer. It will only be a fly out to left. And that's going to be 2 away. And the runner, Ventura, I'm sorry, Piazza will stay at second. He will not go to third. So that brings up Roger Cedeno. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No, Maddox has double control. Does he have a good eye? No, he does not. So it's a strikeout of Cedeno to end the inning. But the Mets pick up 2 in the top of the first. And at the end of half an inning here at Turner Field, it is the Mets 2, Braves nothing. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart for the first at bat in the bottom of the first. And it will be Gerald Williams. He is neutral, as is Yoshi. So it's neutral against neutral. It's a 5-5. And every time it's just my way of rolling. I don't know what it is, but when I get to these micro charts, I tend to roll double 4s and double 5s, and that produces an extra walk, which really is not my favorite thing to do, but it's just the way the dice come out. So it's a leadoff walk to Gerald Williams. And now we go to Brett Boone. 4-6-6. Control. Yoshi has semi-control. The sire die says he has control, but that means he's going to give up a base hit, a single to left field. And that's going to move Williams to third on that lead die of 4. So runners are at the corners now with nobody out, and back come the Braves. Here's Chipper. 2-2-6. If it's a dot, he's hit by a pitch, but he's not a dot. Is he the cleanup batter? No, he's third batter, not the cleanup batter. So he's going to fly to left unless he's a whiffer. He is not a whiffer. It is a fly to left. Now let's check runner advancement. Let's see here. Active runner from third scores on flyouts. Williams is semi-active, so we're going to have to roll the decider die again to see if he's active. And he is, so it will be a sacrifice fly. So sacrifice fly to left field for Chipper for out number 1, but it does put the Braves on the board. 2-1 as they cut the lead in half. Brings up Brian Jordan, right fielder. 1-4-4. Back to that flash again. Yoshi semi-flash, but the sire die is a blank. Is he a hero? Jordan is a semi-hero, but we've already used the sire die for Yoshi, so we got to roll it again for Jordan. And he is a hero. So since he's a hero, it's a single to right field. Single to right field, and Boone will go to second. Lead die of 2 there. You only get 1 base. So now Ryan Klesko, power hitting first baseman, is up. This could be a slugfest the way it's going. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No, he's not an ace. Is he whiffer or cold? Neither one. So we got infield drama for the Mets. So infield drama for the Mets. We get a 3-5 on the infield drama. Third baseman, iron. That is Ventura. He is actually gold. So he's not iron. So it won't be a single. It'll be a routine ground out. And on a lead die of 3, that is, I believe, a fielder's choice. Yes, it is. So it's a 5-4 fielder's choice. Klesko will reach. Will move to third. So runners are at the corners with 2 outs. And Andrew Jones is up to the plate. Big spot, 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? Andrew Jones is not eager. So he will draw a base on balls, and that will load the bases. And it's in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart for Eddie Perez. Catcher, his at bat. He's the personal catcher of Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux was historically not wanting to pitch to Javi Lopez. So here is Eddie Perez. They're going to be neutral. 1-5. Pitching team harmony, no, they're neutral. So it's a bloop single by Eddie Perez. And with the lead die of 1 and there being 2 outs, that's a 2-base advancement for everybody. So Boone will score, as will Klesko. And the Braves take a 3-2 lead. They've come back and made up those 2 runs here early in the bottom of the first. Take a 3-2 lead. And number 8 man, Walt Weiss, is up. 2-4-6. Is the pitcher have control? He's got semi-control. Decider die says no. Is he eager or sad sack? Weiss is neither one. So he will walk, and that will load the bases again. And for Greg Maddux. And Maddux, they're going to send 9 to the plate. So Greg Maddux is going to bat for himself here with the bases loaded. In the bottom of the first, we get a 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Decider die says no. So we go to outfield drama. So it's not going to be an automatic out for Maddux. We have outfield drama instead. And we get a 4-6 on outfield drama. Left fielder iron. Ricky Henderson is not iron. So he will make the catch. And that's finally going to end the inning. But 3 runs come in for after 1 inning of play. It is 3-2 Braves over the Mets. And that was in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart for the first at bat of the top of the second. And that belongs to Ray Ordonez. So Ray Ordonez will bat off the chemistry chart. Both neutral, 4-6. Pitching team distance, no they're not. We got infield drama. So we're going back to the drama chart. If you like drama, you get a lot of drama chart checks. 1-4. First baseman, iron. Klesko is the first baseman. He is iron. So it's a single to right field. So he couldn't make it, couldn't get to the ball, and it goes past him into right field. That would normally go to the chemistry chart, but with the pitcher coming up, they're going to bunt, and that's going to override the chemistry chart. So we will go to the bunt chart, and let's see how we handle the bunt chart. We'll roll and see what we get. Anything but a 6 is good, and that's a good sacrifice. So it's a sacrifice by Yoshi. Moves Ordonez to second. 1 away for Ricky Henderson, top of the order. 2-3-4, 2-3-4. Runner on base. Yes, we do have runners on base, so we got plate drama. And Eddie Perez is neutral. We get a 2-3 on plate drama. Catcher iron, no he's not. So it's a over for a ball. That's in orange. We're going to the umpire chart. See what the umpires have to say. Runner at second, umpire chart. We get a 4-6. Says lenient umpire at home. Yes, he is. Ed Montague is lenient. So we do have a lenient umpire at home. Says claims ball misses corner for ball 4. So it's a walk to Ricky Henderson. And that will put runners at first and second with 1 out. And Edgardo Alfonzo, the batter. 1-3-3 for Alfonzo. Is he a slugger? Yes, he is. Alfonzo is a slugger. It is a 3-run home run for Edgardo Alfonzo. And Greg Maddux getting abused here in the top of the second. It is now a 5-3 Mets lead, and he is one run away from becoming a struggler. So Bobby Cox has to keep on alert, get the bullpen ready. Here's Olerud. 6-6-6, that's not good. 6-6-6, he's not an ace. Is he a sad sack? Olerud's not a sad sack. So we got a glove check. And you have to be a gold outfielder to stop a home run. So we're going to roll and see who the gold outfielder is. It's Williams is semi-gold and Jones in center is gold. All right, so we do have potential gold. 2, center fielder gold, yes. So he leaps. He leaps. So now we go to the second column. I'll show this a little bit here. The first column on the glove chart, if he's gold, then you go over to the he leaps part. And the only way you stop it is if you're all a 1 on the he leaps chart. Otherwise, it's going to be a home run. So this has to be a 1 to stop the home run. It's a 2, so he couldn't quite get it. So Olerud homers, back-to-back jacks. And that's going to do it for Maddox. He just didn't seem to have it today. So even though he was a semi-star, he just did not seem to bring his A game. So he is out of there. And they'll have to go to Kevin McGlinchey. And since he's coming in mid-inning, McGlinchey will get the boost of an ace check. He's already a semi-ace, so he'll be an ace and a half on this first at-bat. Hoping for a little bit better pitching duel than all these home runs and runs, but you never know what the dice will say. All right, here's Piazza, speaking of home runs. 2, 3, 4, nobody's on base. Is he a hot batter? Piazza is a semi-hot batter because of a single last time, but the sire dies a no. So he's going to pop to third. And finally, that's out number 2 as McGlinchey trying to bring some order to the Braves. That'll bring up Robin Ventura. 1-1-3. Is he an ace or dynamic? He is a semi-ace. The sire die says he's an ace. So it's a ground ball to first, handled by Klesko. Inning's over, but the Mets strike for 4, and at the bottom of the second, they lead it 6-3. So definitely out of the norm here. Here's Gerald Williams. He'll lead off against Yoshi. 2-3-6, that's double control. He does not have that. He's got semi-control, so it will be a walk. And there's 1 away. I'm sorry, 1 on, nobody out. There's Brett Boone. Back come the Braves. 1-6-6. Is he a workman? Yoshi is a semi-workman, but the sire die says no. Is the batter a whiffer? Boone's a semi-whiffer. We got to roll and see if he is a whiffer. He is, so he will strike out. So Brett Boone whiffs. 1 away for Chipper. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No, he's not. He's a semi-workman, but not a struggler. Is he a champion? Chipper Jones is not a champion. So he will ground out to second unless he's a whiffer. He's not a whiffer. It's a ground out to second. Lead die of 3 is a fielder's choice. So it's a 4-6 fielder's choice. Alfonso to Ordonez. 2 down for Brian Jordan. 1-1-2. Does he have flash? He's got semi-flash, but the sire die is a blank. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. So we got check with scorer. So this means potential infield hit or an error. And check with scorer is another one of these micro charts. Roll 1 die. We get a 5. It says error on second baseman or shortstop. So if it's a dot, it's second. If it's blank, it's short. It's a dot. So we go second baseman, and that's Edgardo Alfonso. He just booted it. So we got an error. As I get back to the main page. So it's an error, and that will put runners at first and second. E4. 2 down, 2 on for Ryan Klesko. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? He certainly is. It's a 3-run shot for Ryan Klesko, and we are tied at 6-6 here in the second inning. This is definitely unusual for all these runs to be scored, particularly against what you would think would be decent pitchers. Yoshi's a struggler now, but he's going to try to get through the inning. Needs 1 more out. 1-4-4. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. But the lenient umpire, Ed Montague, is going to make it a walk. So that's going to be a walk. Inning continues for Eddie Perez. Yoshi may not be able to make it through this inning. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He's yes, he is, because second inning. So, although I think if you give up 6 runs, you might lose all your freshness. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to go ahead and play it as he's still fresh. And the inning's over. So, a disaster on the score sheet here. It's 6-6 after 2 innings. It's already a mess on the score sheet. And that's going to be all for Yoshi. He's not going to be able to go any further either. So he will be replaced when the time comes. Darrell Hamilton's going to lead off here in the top of the third in a 6-6 tie. 4-4-6. Is he a star? McGlinchey is a semi-ace, but he's not a star. Sad sack, utility, or patient. Hamilton's none of that, so he will single. He's not active, so he will not steal. But it is in red, so we will be going to the experience chart for the next at bat. And that's Roger Cedeno. He is neutral. McGlinchey is a prospect. So neutral against prospect. We get a 1-1. Prospect pitcher, yes. Poorly chosen pitch. Batter drives deep to right field. Fence. So we got another fence check. Now, Cedeno's a semi-scrapper, so he may not get the home run, but we'll see. Now he's actually neutral. And a 1 on the other is a double. So it's a double for Cedeno. And the hit parade continues. Hamilton will stop at third. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. And I'm sorry, folks, if you were expecting a pitching duel, but it's just not working out this way. Here's Ordonez. 1-4-6. Flash. McGlinchey does have flash. It is going to be a strikeout because Ordonez does not have the good eye, so it will be a strikeout. 1 away. And now we need a pinch hitter for Yoshi. And it's going to be Bobby Bonilla. It's going to pinch hit for Yoshi. And then we'll get a new pitcher in the bottom of the third. So Bonilla is up, infield's in, runners at second and third, 1 out. 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is semi-patient. Desire Die says no. It's a fly to center, but it is going to be a sacrifice fly because the runner is the lead die of 4, so that brings the runner home on a sacrifice. And that puts the Mets in the lead, 7-6. Now there are 2 away. Runner at second for Ricky Henderson. 4-5-6, same roll. He is patient this time because the side die is a dot, so it will be a walk. Puts runners at first and second, and Ricky Henderson. Sorry about that, knocked over my stand there. Sorry, folks, didn't mean to scare everybody. Just kind of knocked over my stand a little bit. Bumped into that by accident. Sorry about that. Ricky Henderson's 3 at bats and walked all 3 times. 1-1-2. Is there a flash? Yes, he does. It's going to be a strikeout because Alfonso does not have a good eye. And the inning's over, but the Mets take a 7-6 lead as we go to the bottom of the third. And now we need a new pitcher for the Mets. And that new pitcher is going to be Turk Wendell. So Turk Wendell is the new pitcher. He does not get the ace bump because he's coming in to start the inning. So Wendell is in. And it's going to be a bullpen game because the starters just didn't get it done. All right, so Walt Weiss, not Al Weiss. Walt Weiss is up. 2-4-5. Blank for the pitcher. Is he a hero? No, he's not. To pop out to second, that's out number 1. And we would go to the experience chart because it's in red, but the pitcher is coming up. So we got a pinch hitter. And the pinch hitter is going to be Keith Lockhart. So Keith Lockhart is going to pinch hit for the Braves. So that will override the experience chart. So Lockhart steps in. 1-3-6 is a catch. Is he an ace? No, Wendell's not an ace. Is he whiffer or Cole? No, he's not. So it's infield drama. Infield drama for the Mets. 2-2 on the infield drama. Pitcher gold. No, Wendell is neutral. So it's going to be safe at first on an error. So an E1 on Wendell. And it's in red, so we're going to the experience chart for the next at bat. So Lockhart reaches on the error. Now here's Gerald Williams. He's an icon, and Wendell is a semi-icon. Now they're both icons. 3-4. Prospect batter, no. Otherwise, ground out number up first base line, runner advances. So it's a ground ball by Williams. He is retired, but Lockhart will move to second base. So runner at second, 2 outs for Brett Boone. Let's go back to the normal chart. 1-3-3. We've had that result a lot. Is he a slugger? Brett Boone, semi-slugger. Desired Eye says he's a slugger. It's a 2-run jack. And the Braves have recaptured the lead 8-7 here in the third inning. Both those runs are unearned because of the Wendell error. But the Braves now lead it 8-7. And we're going to bring up Chipper Jones with 2 outs and the bases empty. 1-4-4, flash. Yes, but again, Montague is lenient, so it's a walk. So Ed Montague is certainly not helping the pitchers at all with his being lenient. Here's Jordan. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is Jordan eager? Jordan is semi-eager, but Desired Eye says no. So he's going to ground out to second, and that's going to end the third inning. So after 3 complete here at Turner Field, it is the Braves 8 and the Mets 7. Very uncharacteristic for all these runs. McGlinchey is done, so we'll go to the bullpen again. And they'll go get Terry Mulholland, a lefty. Hopefully a long relief pitcher. So Mulholland. And don't know if this is by accident or not, but all 3 pitchers for the Braves in this game, their last name starts with M. We've had Maddox, McGlinchey, and now Mulholland. So that's just the way that worked out. Leading off will be John Olerud. 1-6-6. Is he a workman? Mulholland is not. Is Olerud a whiffer? He's not. It's a ground out to third. 1 away, and that's in red. So we're going to the experience chart for Mike Piazza. Piazza's an icon, as is Mulholland. So icon against icon. And we get a 1-6. Icon pitcher. Fool's batter and swinging an inside pitch. Ground out to short. So how about that? We got 2 up, 2 down. That's a miracle in this game. The way the dice have been rolling today. Here's Ventura. Whoa, I may have spoken too soon. 4-4. Is he a scrapper? No, it's a double to right, but if he's a home run king, it's a home run. He is a semi-home run king. Fortunately for the Braves, Desired Eye says no, so it's just going to be a double. But Ventura almost tied the game with 1 swing of the bat. Now that brings up Darryl Hamilton. 2-3-4, we do have runners on base, so we do have plate drama. And Eddie Perez again is neutral. 1-4. Control pitcher. Yes, Mulholland does have control. So it's over for a strike. It won't be a wild pitch. And we go to the umpire chart once again with the runner on second. Back to the umpires. 4-6. Lenient umpire at home. Yes, Ed Montague is lenient. So it's ball 4. We've had that same result on the same chart. 4-6. It's happened again with another walk. So get a lot of walks in this game when you go to these charts sometimes if you roll the wrong dice, which I do quite frequently. Here's Cedeno. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he a sad sack? No. It's a double to right field for Cedeno, and that will bring home both runs. And the Mets reclaim the lead 9-8 here in the 4th inning. 9-8. Unbelievable. Got the first 2 outs, thought we would get out of the inning, and just didn't happen. Here's Ray Ordonez. Ray Ordonez, 2-4-6. Control, yes. It's grounded to the pitcher, and that's going to end the inning. But 2 runs come across. It's an ugly line score. Right now, we are looking at 9-8 for our score. And Wendell will try to go another inning here facing Ryan Klesko. 2-2-4, pitching at home. No, we're at Turner Field. Almost said Fulton County. We're at Turner Field, so the Mets are on the road. Is he a slugger? He is a slugger, so he's going to double to left field. That is a double to left field for Klesko, and the hit parade will continue as it seems. Might need to have 15 runs to win this game the way it's going. Here's Andrew Jones. Question is, can anybody pitch? Well, 144. Does he have flash? Yes, but again, Ed Montague says, no way, you're walking. So if you get a lenient or questionable umpire in this game at home, you can look for a lot of walks. It is 1-2-4 for Eddie Perez. Control. No control. Is Eddie Perez eager? He is semi-eager. Decider says he's eager. So he will pop out to first. One away. That's a big out there. Without any runners advancing. Here's Walt Weiss. 2-2-6. He's going to be hit by a pitch because the 2-2-6 is a hit by a pitch. Decider says he is. And that loads the bases. And now Bobby Cox has a decision to make. The bases are loaded with one out. Mulholland is the scheduled hitter. But you'd like to see him pitch some more, but he just gave up 2 runs, so I guess they're going to have to take him out and go to a pinch hitter. So we'll check their pinch hitting, and it's going to be Jose Hernandez, the shortstop. So Jose Hernandez is going to pinch hit for the pitcher, Mulholland. Bases loaded and 1 out. 2-3-4. Yes, we do have plate drama, obviously. With the bases loaded, Piazza is a neutral catcher. 2-5. Catcher Gold, no, that's a pass ball. That will bring home a run. The pass ball will score Klesko. And we are all tied up at 9-9. Runners at second and third. Still only 1 out. And let's see here. So now we just go back to our normal at-bat for Jose Hernandez. 1-2-6, is he fresh? Yes, it's a line out to second for out number 2. If that had been a dot, then the runner on second would have been doubled off, but it's not, so no double off. 2 down for Gerald Williams. That thing stuck to my finger there. 1-2-5, 1-2-5, struggler. No, he's not a struggler. Is he patient? Williams is not patient. So he's going to ground to third. It's not a whiffer. He's going to ground to third. And that's going to end the inning. But a run comes across, and after 4 complete, it is the Mets 9 and the Braves 9. Yes, you heard that right. 9-9 after 4 complete. So now, who wants to draw the short straw to come in and pitch again for the Braves? It's going to be Russ Springer. So Russ Springer is in. He will be the new pitcher. He does not get any kind of a boost because he's starting the inning rather than coming in midstream. And he's going to be facing the pitcher spot because Wendell is scheduled to lead off. He, of course, will not. So we will have a new pinch hitter. And the pinch hitter is going to be Benny Agbayani. So Benny Agbayani will pinch hit for Wendell, and then we'll get a new pitcher in the bottom of the 5th. So Agbayani stepping up against Springer. 1-2-4, control. Springer does not have the control quality. Is he eager? Agbayani is not eager, so he will walk. And so that's how the top of the 5th begins, is with a walk. He's not active, so he won't steal, but he is on base for Ricky Henderson. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Yes, he is. It's going to be a base hit to left field for Ricky. Now, runners at first and second, nobody out. And can anybody pitch in this game? That's the question. Here's Alfonso. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. It's a strikeout. So that'll help, and that takes us to the right now chart. It's in blue, so the right now situation, Olerud is neutral, and Springer is semi-hot because of the strikeout. And he is a hot pitcher. 1-2. Says hot batter, no. It's a ground out to short. And let's see here with the lead eye 1. Let's double play. 6-4-3. Just what the doctor ordered to end the inning. So we finally put a 0 on the board in one of our innings. And we go to the bottom of the fifth, tied at 9-9. We'll show the line score. It's not pretty, but it's 9-9. And we got a new pitcher coming in for the Mets. Let's see who Bobby Valentine wants to bring in. Looks like it's going to be Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes, the father of Kansas City quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He will be in. Mahomes will be in to start the bottom of the fifth, facing Brett Boone. So Brett Boone against Pat Mahomes. 146. Flash. Yes, he does have flash. Does he have a good eye? No, he does not. So it is a strikeout. So Boone is out on strikes. Hey Larry, how you doing? Yes, it is quite a game. It's not what I wanted. I kind of like pitching duels, but the dice seem to have other ideas. 125. Struggler. No. Patient. Chipper Jones is patient, so he will walk. Unless what? Well, take it back. We got the goggles here. So 125. Questionable or strict umpire call strike 3. Well, unfortunately, Montague is not questionable or strict, so the walk will stand. And so more walks. More walks. 246 for Brian Jordan. Control. Mahomes does not have control. Is he eager or a sad sack? He is semi-eager. Decider says he's eager, so he will pop it up to third for out number 2. And that brings up Ryan Klesko. Could we get another 0 here? Is it possible? 146. Flash. Yes, it's a strikeout because it does not have the good eye and the umpire has nothing to do with it. So we actually have a 0 in the top of the fifth and the bottom of the fifth. Hallelujah for that. We go to the sixth, still tied 9-9. Springer now is semi-fresh. 245. Is he a hero? Piazza is a hero, so he will single to lead off the sixth. And the hit parade just keeps on chugging. Here's Robin Ventura. 134. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. Outfield drama. So the Braves, outfield drama. Gerald Williams is semi-gold. Andrew Jones is gold. It's a 4-4. Outfield drama, 4-4. Center fielder iron, no he's not. So it's a fly out. And it's in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart for the next at bat with 1 out and a runner at first. And the batter is Hamilton. Both teams semi-harmonious. Now they're both neutral, 2-5. Pitching team dissonance, no. So to fly out to right. Out number 2. And Russ Springer he's on the verge of 2 shutout innings of relief, which would be a miracle in this game. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is the batter eager? No, he's not. It's a ground out to second, and he's done it. Russ Springer, 2 shutout innings of relief. How do you like that? Keeps the score 9-9. Here's Mahomes facing Andrew Jones. 1-3-5. Nothing there, nothing there. It's an unusual result. Black 1 means we're going to the ballpark, and Turner Field is normal for both righties or lefties. So, go to our ballpark chart and check and see what the normal quality is. 4-5 says small ballpark. Slugger or home run king blast home run. Otherwise, it's a fly out to the warning track. So since we're under normal, it is a fly out to the warning track for out number 1. And it doesn't say where he flew it out to, so I just said he flew to center. It doesn't really matter. Here's Eddie Perez. 1-1-5. Is he fresh? Yes. Mahomes is semi-fresh. Decider says he's fresh. It is a pop out to the infielder of our choice. We'll say he pops to third. So that's 2 down. And Mahomes is ready to pitch 2 shutout innings of relief. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient. Weiss is neither one. So we got infield drama, and if the Mets can make the play in the infield, we will have 2 consecutive scoreless innings, which would be a minor miracle. We had a 1-2. Shortstop, iron. Shortstop is Ordonez. He's actually gold, so he's going to make the... Let's see here. Hold on. Gold makes play, ground out, otherwise batter out. But since he's gold, he's going to make the play. So there's no error there because Ordonez is a gold shortstop. So he does make the play. And the inning is over. So 2 consecutive innings now with no runs. I don't know what to do with that because we were getting all these runs. Now it's 9-9. All right, Larry, enjoy your bowling. Hope you get some strikes for us. All right. Now we're going to let them pitch into the 3rd inning. They're not going to be fresh anymore, but they're pitching shutout, so that's why we're going to do it. 2-3-6, double control. That's an automatic walk to Ordonez. And now we'll get a pinch hitter for Mahomes. And the pinch hitter for the Mets will be Matt Franco. Left-handed hitting Matt Franco will pinch hit for Mahomes, and then we'll get a new pitcher for the Mets in the bottom of the 7th. Matt Franco. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. So we have a ground out to first base, or third base rather. It's a 5-4-3 double play with that lead die of 1. So Franco grounds into a double play to clear the bases with 2 outs. And here's Ricky Henderson. 3-3-5. 3-3-5. Wild, no. Sad sack. Ricky Henderson's not a sad sack. He will single and he will steal. So Ricky Henderson will single and then steal second base. Puts him in scoring position with 2 outs for Edgardo Alfonso, looking for the hit to break the tie. 5-6-6, probably won't get it. Wild, no. Does he have a good eye? No, he's going to strike out, and that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing there. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time. That result was in blue, but we got a pitching change, and that's going to override that. So we just go straight to the pitching change. And pitching for the Mets now will be left-hander Dennis Cook. So Dennis Cook is on, and he'll be facing a pinch hitter for the Braves because Springer's time is up. So he will be on. He went 3 shutout innings, believe it or not. And Brian Hunter will be on to pinch hit to face the lefty Cook. So Brian Hunter is on to face Cook. Start the bottom of the 7th, tied at 9-9. 1-3-3, we've had that roll a lot. Is he a slugger? He's a semi-slugger, but the desired die is a blank, so it's merely going to be a fly to left. And Brian Hunter just missed tying this ball game with 1 swing of the bat. Here's Gerald Williams. 3-5-6, that's the left-right split. And Williams is a right-handed hitter versus the lefty Cook, so that is a base hit. So the first time that roll has come into play today. Base hit there. Here's Brett Boone. 2-3-4. Runners on base. Yes, we do have plate drama. I've had that a couple times already. And Piazza is neutral. Is a 4-5. Catcher Gold, no. So it's pass ball. So second pass ball in the game on Piazza. And that's going to take us to the chemistry chart. Boone still at bat. Both teams are now neutral because of that being a blank. 3-6 batting team. Harmony, no. It's a pop out to left. 2 down. So now it's up to Chipper Jones to break the tie. 1-2-2. Workman. Cook is not a workman. Champ or a whiffer. He is neither one, so he's going to line out to third, and the inning is over. So how about that? After all that chaos in the first 4 innings, we've now had 3 consecutive innings of nothing happening. We're still tied at 9, and we need a new pitcher for Atlanta, as Hunter had pinch hit for Springer. So now we need a new pitcher for the Braves. They're almost out of pitchers in their bullpen. They're going to go to Mike Remlinger. So Mike Remlinger is in. He is the 5th pitcher used by the Braves. And he will be facing off against John Olerud, a lefty-on-lefty matchup to begin the 8th inning, tied at 9. 3-4-6. Is he eager? Olerud's not eager, so he will walk. He's not active, though, but he won't steal. But it is in purple, so we are going to the chemistry chart. And that'll bring up Mike Piazza. And now they're both harmonious because of the dot. 4-5, batting team harmony. Yes, it's a walk. So back-to-back walks puts 2 on, nobody out for Robin Ventura. Remlinger trying to gain control. 2-3-3. Ace or star. He is a semi-ace, which falls into that ace or star category. So it's a ground out to short. That's going to be a fielder's choice. 6-4. Now runners are at the corners with 1 out. And that's the ruling. If you get the ace or star check in the book and the pitcher is a semi-ace, it falls into that category. Here's Darryl Hamilton. 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic. He's a semi-ace, but the sire die says no. Is Hamilton a slugger? We got to roll for it because he's a semi-slugger. And he's not a slugger. But he's still going to single to center field. So it's still going to be a single to center, and that's going to break the tie as the runner, Olerud, will score from third. The Mets now lead it by the score of 10-9. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. And that brings up Roger Cedeno. 3-6-6. Is he a pinch hitter? No, he's going to fly to center. That's going to end the inning. But the Mets break through with a run to take a 10-9 lead. Dennis Cook's going to stay in there. He is now semi-fresh, facing Brian Jordan. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Is he patient? Jordan is not patient, so he's going to ground to third unless he's a whiffer, which he is not. So it's ground out to third, 1 away. And hello, Max. How you doing? Here's Ryan Klesko. So 1-2-6. Is he fresh? No, he's semi-fresh. The side die says no. Is he a sad sack? Klesko is not a sad sack, so he will single. So 1 out single. And it's in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. And Andrew Jones, his last at bat, he flew to center. He's neutral. But Cook is cold. So we've got a cold pitcher against a neutral batter. It's a 3-5. Hot batter. No, he's not a hot batter. He's going to fly to left. That's out number 2. And now it is up to Eddie Perez. And actually, we're going to get a pinch hitter. Eddie Perez is going to get it pinch hit for by Javi Lopez because Maddox no longer in the game, so it doesn't matter about who's catching. So we're going for the better hitter, and Javi Lopez will be the hitter that they turn to. Actually, not Javi Lopez, my bad. He didn't even play. It's Greg Myers. Javi Lopez wasn't even on the roster, so it's Greg Myers, my bad. He is going to hit. He's still a better hitter than Eddie Perez is, so Myers against Cook. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Eager. He's not eager. He's going to ground to second unless he's patient. He is semi-patient. Desire says he's patient. So it is a walk. And that's going to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. Keeps it going for Walt Weiss. 3-3-6. He's not an ace. Is he a sad sack or utility or patient? He is utility. So he's going to take a called strike 3. Going to end the inning. So it's 10-9 as we go to the 9th. And we'll get a new pitcher for the Braves. It'll be John Rocker to pitch the 9th. Erstwhile reliever John Rocker. That is pitcher number 6 for the Braves. And he's going to face Ordonez, a pinch hitter for Cook. And then the top of the order, Ricky Henderson. Right now it's Ordonez. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? He's a semi-ace. Desire die says no. Is he whiffer or cold? Ordonez is neither one. So we have infield drama for the Braves. I'm doing well, Max. Glad to hear you're doing well also. 1-4 on infield drama. First baseman, iron. Klesko is iron. It's a single to right. We've had that result a couple of times where Klesko was unable to field it. So he will get a leadoff single. Would normally take us to the chemistry chart, but since we got a pinch hitter, it's going to override that. So let's see who the pinch hitter is going to be. It is going to be Sean Dunston. So Sean Dunston, former Cub, is going to pinch hit in this one. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, he's not a workman. Is he patient? Dunston is not patient. Ground out to first. That's going to move the runner up. So he will go to second base with one out. Puts him in scoring position. And Armando Benitez is in the Mets bullpen, looking to close it out. 4, 5, 6. Is Henderson patient? He is. He's semi-patient. Desired eyes a dot, so it will be a walk. Runners at first and second with one out for Edgardo Alfonzo. 2, 3, 5. Wild, no. Eager, no. It's ground out to second, and that's a fielder's choice, so the runner will go to third. Henderson is out 4, 6, and Alfonzo will be at first. So runners are at the corners, 2 outs for John Olerud. 2, 3, 4. Plate drama again. Why not? We've had a bunch already. And Myers is neutral, I believe, on his fielding. Let me double check that. He is. No, he's actually gold. Myers is gold. So we have 2, 5. 2, 5. Catcher gold. Yes, he is. That prevents a pass ball and saves a run by him being gold, but it does take us to the umpire chart. And the umpire chart is going to put us at first and third on the umpire chart. 5, 6. Strict umpire at home. No, he's not. It's a ball. It's a walk, rather. So that's going to load the bases. So Ed Montague strikes again to load the bases with 2 outs. My battery on my phone is getting lower, I've seen, so hopefully this won't cut out on me before the game ends. Piazza with the bases loaded. 2, 2, 4. Pitching at home. Yes, Rocker is. So it's a pop up to short. Going to end the inning, and Rocker avoids any run damage. But now we go to the bottom of the ninth, and it'll be closer Armando Benitez coming on for the Mets to try to finish things out. And he will be facing pinch hitter, because we're at the pitcher spot. So it's going to be Otis Nixon. Otis, my man. Otis Nixon will lead things off. And we get a 3, 3, 5. Is he wild? No. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. He's going to single and he's going to steal. So Otis Nixon singles and steals second base. He's the tying run. He's at second base with nobody out. And here's Gerald Williams. 1, 3, 6. Is he an ace? Yes, he is. It's a strikeout. So Benitez puts the strikeout on Williams. Here's Brett Boone. 2, 3, 4. We got plate drama again. How many times can I roll 2, 3, 4? Piazza's neutral. 5, 6. Catcher gold. Nope, it's a wild pitch this time. That's going to move the runner to third. He is the tying run. It takes us also, since it's in red, we're going to the experience chart. Experience. Benitez is a semi-icon. Boone is an icon. Now they're both icons. 1, 5. Prospect batter. Nope. It's a single, and we got a tie ball game. So Brett Boone just tied the ball game with a single. We are tied at 10 apiece. And here's Chipper as the Braves try to walk it off. 1, 1, 4. Is he fresh? Yes, it's a ground to short. And that's going to be a double play. 6, 4, 3. So I'm going to probably have to call it at that point because my battery's about to die on me. And this game has gone on for quite some time, 52 minutes already, so I think we've had enough, at least I have. So hopefully you all enjoyed seeing that presentation of History Maker Baseball. Again, you have until midnight tonight to order this PDF set of the playoff teams from 1999 for $6. Just go to the Play website under the Cyber Monday portion. There's also other good deals on PDFs for other Play.com games, and also the game itself, History Maker Baseball, I believe is either $5 or $6 off tonight or today only if you don't have this game at all and are interested in the game. This was an outlier. Most games are not this high scoring or this wild. The thing that really drove that, I think, was Ed Montague being a lenient umpire at home. I happened to just roll results that found that. So don't judge it by just this one game if you're new to seeing this. This is History Maker Baseball 5.0. And like I said, this game finishes up in a tie, 10-10 after 9 innings. So I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving Day weekend. I know I did. I was on vacation all week, and I was actually on vacation today. Back to work tomorrow, though. It's all the fun is gone now. My 10 days have come and gone, but I did a lot of dice rolling and game playing with different games. And hope you all enjoyed this presentation of History Maker Baseball. And until next time, as usual, I will see all you folks down the road.